The logistics of getting the vaccine from overseas to local storage, then to jab sites, and getting them in the arms of the public have been front-page cover stuff and primetime broadcast fare. Lost in the shipping and handling and administration of the vaccines is the business side of how it made it to the country. PTV senior correspondent Eunice Monte lets us in on the latest numbers per Senate inquiry and ad hoc accounting of all vaccines received in this report.
The government has more than enough funds to acquire sufficient vaccine doses to achieve herd immunity for at least this year. This was the assurance of the IATF to the senators and the public during the Committee of a Whole Senate inquiry that convened today. During the hearing, Vaccine Czar Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr. has said the Philippines is to get 68 million free doses, including 44 million from the COVAX facility and 24 million from 2 brands. In fact, even Japan will also be contributing to the country's vaccine donations.
Japan Foreign Minister Toshimitsu Motegi just announced this morning that the nation of Japan made AstraZeneca vaccines to some countries, including the Philippines. We have not yet been officially informed of the number of doses that are going to be donated by Japan.
This in addition to the 7 pharmaceutical companies the country signed terms sheets with.
We have already 6.5 delivery for the Sinovac. And then also for Sputnik, we already paid almost 50% of the 10 million from the DOH fund. And then also for Moderna, the 13 million is being paid by World Bank. And first delivery will be by June 25 of 250,000. And Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer is still in negotiation, Your Honor.
But Senator Ralph Recto had some doubts whether herd immunity is attainable this year.
Sa tingin pa natin talaga matatapos natin yan by the end of the year?
Sir, based on our simulations, sir, we need to inoculate at least 500,000 a day during the third quarter.
Meanwhile, Senator Panfilo Lacson questioned why the Department of Budget and Management needs an additional 25 billion fund when it appears there is enough vaccine in hand and upcoming. To this, Finance Secretary Carlos Dominguez said,
That 25 billion that he mentioned is additional because the children can now be vaccinated, and those are children from 12 to 15 years old. And that is not in our original plan.
50 to 70 million is the target number to achieve herd immunity. Good thing in the past days, the Philippines has reached the 7 million mark of total number of vaccines administered from March to June. From the 7 million, 5 million received their first doses, while 1.9 million completed 2 doses. The DOH is now studying the booster dose and the vaccine mix and match.
The data set is still evolving. Sa parami po mga 55 po sila, pinag-aaralan po ito, tinututukan.
Next month, another 11,670,000 vaccine doses are expected to be delivered. Eunice Monte for The Nation.